Hey everybody, it's the Ken's Talk Top 100 Podcast Sprap Update. Get ready to learn about new podcasts. Great stuff. So I hadn't updated this file in like 10 days or more. I just brought in a bunch of data and I have a whole lot of podcasts to listen to, but I've listened to some already. What's this going on here? The Drunken Peasants podcast making a run out of nowhere. I love how people just pop out of nowhere on this list. Daily Show podcast without Jon Stewart. I do listen to that. I think they must have had a new episode. I don't think I caught that though. I do that. Adam Carolla show up at 38. So I have done a lot of Invisibilia is still here, number one serial. I don't know how they stay here. It seems like nothing new going on with serial lately, right? So NPR is all sort of NPR offshoots in a way. That one isn't. Anyway, have a couple cool things to look at. So this podcast matrix, this is listing all the podcasts. And I'm starting to write details about things. And create groups and categories for these groups. You know, who put this podcast out? Was it an ESPN podcast? Is it WNYC? Is it news? Is it sports? What's going on here? Entrepreneur podcasts, all kinds of things. Well, how this plays out is I have this Sprap score chart. And what I've got over here is some cool ways of looking at the different groups over time. So what you're seeing right here is I have comedy clicked right now. And what pops up as comedy, I haven't classified all the podcasts yet, but I have some of them. You know, this one up top here, this is WTF with Mark Maron, right? That seems to be one of the higher or highest ranked comedy, straight up comedy podcasts. Other ones on here, I listen to Bill Burr. This is Bill Burr's Monday Morning Podcast. This is blue one. This purple one over here looks like Pauly Shorecast. You can do this with anything. You can say, all right, well, you know, I talk about Carolla a lot. Well, one of them that you want to highlight is Carolla and also Podcast One, because when I look at Carolla and Podcast One, we see, you know, this was Allison Rosen's is your new best friend. She got fired, and then her podcast dropped off, and it really hasn't shown up in the top 100 since, since like the 23rd of January. The Adam Carolla show is this blue one. That's a main show. That's been very steady throughout and has been for a long time. Podcast, that's the new one with Dennis Miller. That's right here. So that has grown, and they finally did release, I believe, 2 episodes of that. So that's been a heater, essentially, right now. That's the Podcast One offering, but it does have Carolla in it. And then I think the Adam and Drew show popped up right here. Popped into the Pop 100 on the 6th of February. So it's sweet to look at all these. Look at how many NPR ones there are. Oh my God. It's a mess to look. That's Invisibilia up there, and that blue one is Serial, and there's a mess of them down there that we can dig into. Hey, maybe you're into science. I know I am. Well, what should you be listening to? Well, Star Talk Radio is the blue one here. I have listened to Neil deGrasse Tyson. That can be good. And this one is The Moth, which I don't know if science is the best category for that show, but probably. And I need to obviously get some more in here. How did Upvoted's Reddit do? Upvoted has kind of dropped off, but still sticking around. Newscast? You looking for a news show? Well, you got a lot to choose from. NBC, there's audio and video here. I wonder what's going on with Brian Williams stepping out for an undetermined period of time because he probably got caught in a lie. It's an interesting story if you look that up. Man, sensationalist. So this is fun. This is fun. Money. You into money? Who could be into money? Mad Money with Jim Crane. What's this one? That's Motley Fool Answers. Well, there's something new. Motley Fool. I believe that's money. Motley Fool. And then it dropped off. So on and out. It's weird to see these things come and go. I think I also have a category for Jesus. Jeebus! Robcast is this. If you're into Jeebus. And then who's this? Joel Osteen Ministries. Crazy. How cool is this stuff, huh? Yeah. So yeah, I would say I have this subscribed. This is if I've subscribed to them. No, 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 no. Yes. What have I subscribed to? I subscribe to these guys. Is this true? Let's check. I do listen to Bill Burr's Monday Morning Podcast. I do listen to New Tech City with Manoush Zamarodi. She's doing something. She's getting people to do stuff. She knows what podcasting is. I like that she's creating interaction with the users, and she's getting people to do stuff with their phone. I don't know. I like this. It's good. 10 Radio Hour. I do. Actually, I might have unsubscribed on my phone. I gotta check that out. That's a maybe. Science Friday, Ira is really hit or miss. Did I put hit or miss in there? Some, but not all segments. You really gotta look at the title and pick sparingly, but I am subscribed. Serial, I'm not subscribed to Serial. Let's change that. Sorry. Startup, I'm still listening to Startup, but I'm wavering on him. I don't know about him. Watch him. Stuff you should know, I am not subscribed to that. Sorry. I am on the Daily Show without Jon Stewart. Of course I'm subscribed to This Week in Tech, because he's awesome. I can't believe he's not on it. This is a great show. This is a fantastic show with Leo Laporte. Anyway, I'm subscribed to more, but I got to get him in here. Check out Musings of a Shibe, one of the only people to be interviewed so far on this new edition of Ken's Talk. Hiroja Shibe. So check that out. She's not on here, but she needs to be. Musings of a Shibe. Do that, and also the SDR show, Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. Those guys are cool too. So that's the top 100 and more. Feel free to download this file and play around and discover some podcasts on your own. Is there anything speaking out to us that needs to be tried next? How to start a startup. This has been around for a while, huh? If you just want to look this up in any of the in the Sprap score or anything, just grab it, copy, and let's go. We want to look at podcast name, pod name here. How to start a startup. And we're going to clear the look IDs, and this is the run of how to start a startup. It's been on here since the 6th, kind of leveling off. This 4% is a good number. It's pretty high up. It's in the 20s. And it's still going strong, so maybe I'll check it out. Alright, Ken's Talk is out.